Hello my loves and welcome. I'm Frederikke and I'm so happy you're here. Whether this is your first time practicing with me or you've been here before, thank you for stepping into this space, this little sanctuary we create together. We'll begin in reclined butterfly pose, so come to lie down on your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall open wide. Your hands can rest gently on your belly or on your heart. Take a long, soft breath in and a sweet sigh out. Today we are doing a gentle spring clean, not with brooms and dustpans, but with breath and movement, clearing the cobwebs from the corners of your body and mind. I invite you in this practice to think of your body as a sweet little cottage or a temple in the woods, a sacred space you are tidying and caring for with love. We'll breathe here for a few moments, allowing the breath to move through you like a breeze through an open window. Gently bring your knees together, and from here draw your knees toward your chest, wrapping your arms around them. Give yourself a gentle hug, rocking side to side to massage your lower back. Stay here for a few breaths, feeling the support of your body and preparing yourself for the flow ahead. Good. When you're ready, find your way up to a comfortable seated position. Your hands can be on your knees or in your lap. Find a deep inhale here as you lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. Feel a stretch along the left side of your neck. Hold. With your next exhale, roll your chin gently toward your chest, and then bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Stay here. And now move your head slowly, tracing full circles with your chin, linking each face with your breath. Imagine waking up the neck, dusting off any stiffness and inviting full freedom of movement. After a few rounds, reverse the direction, keeping the movement soft and fluid. Pause when your chin reaches your chest, and then inhale as you allow your head and neck to rise all the way back up to neutral. Nice. Come to all fours now in tabletop pose. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, tailbone floats. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, navel draws in. Continue slowly, linking breath to movement. With each inhale and exhale, you are sweeping through the central hallway of your home, letting the sunlight stretch into every corner of your spine. Breathing in light, breathing out anything that's gathered, unused, unneeded. Find a neutral spine again. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Gaze can follow. Exhale, thread it under the left, resting your right shoulder and cheek to the mat. Left arm can extend out long or come to rest on your lower back. 2 more breaths here. With your next inhale, push into your left hand as you rise and lift your right arm up again. Exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, switch sides, left arm reaches up. And exhale, thread it under your right arm, allowing your shoulder and cheek to come to rest on the mat. And again, you can choose to walk your right hand forward or let it come behind your lower back. These little corners of your body, your shoulders, your upper back, they store so much. Let this be a moment to dust off, to breathe new life into the quiet spaces. When you're ready, we'll come back out the same way as we came in. So with your inhale, press into your right hand and reach your left arm up. And exhale to let it come down onto the mat in an all-fours position. From here, sit back onto your shins and heels. If this is uncomfortable, feel free to sit up on a blanket or to come into a cross-legged seat. Whatever position you're in, sit tall. Imagine your spine as the central beam of your home, rising with integrity and grace. With your next inhale, sweep your right arm up toward the sky. Exhale, lean softly to the left, placing your left hand on the floor beside you. Let your right fingertips reach gently overhead as if you're wiping down the high shelf in the living room. Keep your right hip rooted. Let your breath expand into the right side body, like fresh air moving through the rafters. Stay here for 3 easy breaths. Let it feel like a long spring morning stretch. Inhale, rise back to center. Exhale, lean to the right, reaching your left arm up overhead, anchoring your right hand down for support. You'll stay here for 3 breaths as well, breathing into the left side body, as if your ribs were little windows opening with every inhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower your arms and soften your shoulders. Now let's move into gentle seated twists. So place your right hand behind you like a support beam and your left hand on your right knee or thigh. Inhale to sit tall, lifting through the crown of your head. Exhale to twist gently to the right, spiraling from your waist. Your gaze can be over your right shoulder, almost like peeking around a quiet corner of your home. A familiar nook you haven't visited in a while. What does it feel like to breathe fresh energy into forgotten spaces? Exhale to return to center. And this time bring your left hand behind you and your right hand to your left knee or thigh. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist gently to the left, moving from the core, then the ribs, then the chest. Gaze softly over your shoulder if it feels nice, or keep your neck neutral. Stay here for a little while, allowing the breath to sweep around the curve of the spiral staircase in your temple, gently waking up what's been still. Nice. Gently unwind, and then come to lie down on your back. And right away, gently hug both knees into your chest. Option to rock side to side here, soft and slow. When you feel ready, allow your knees to fall over to the right, stacking them gently. Open your arms wide like the wings of your home, stretching open. If it feels okay for your neck, turn your gaze to the left. I invite you to close your eyes and just feel your breath move gently in and out. These twists are almost like opening the hallway doors, letting sunlight and clean air travel from room to room, refreshing every space along the way. With each breath, feel your spine untwist, your body soften, your house exhale. 5 nourishing breaths here. Inhale to bring your knees slowly back to center. Exhale, let them fall over to the left. Gaze drifting gently to the right if that feels okay. Place your arms in a T shape. And again, you can close your eyes and just feel the pure energy dancing down your hallway, brushing the walls of your home, carrying out the stale air and leaving behind light and perhaps something new. We'll take 5 breaths here as well. Amazing. Draw your knees back to center now. Plant your feet down on the mats a little bit wider than your hips, and just let your knees fall gently side to side, like soft windshield wipers. This movement is like sweeping the floors of your cottage. Gentle, rhythmic. You're not in a rush, just clearing the path. Let the movement grow slower and slower until it naturally fades into stillness. Bring your feet hip-width apart, still with your knees pointing up and your arms resting alongside your body, palms down. On an inhale, press into your feet and lift your hips. Bridge pose. On an exhale, slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. Repeat this motion for a few rounds, following your own breath. Bridge is like tending to the foundation of your house, strong, steady, quietly holding everything. As you rise and lower, imagine checking the beams, smoothing the stonework, reconnecting to your sense of grounded support. On your last round, see if you can hold the lift for a couple of breaths. Last inhale here. Amazing. Exhale as you softly melt all the way down. Let's come into happy baby by bringing our knees toward our chest. Grab the outsides of your feet or the backs of your thighs and gently pull them down toward the floor or your armpits, opening your hips wide. This space represents the beautiful balance of acknowledging deep scars, old wounds, and letting them go, while also inviting in playful joy and imagination. As you settle into this pose, think of your hips as a sacred room that has held old energy for a long time. Maybe even deep scars, emotional wounds, or lingering tension from past experiences. Now, with each breath, you have the chance to gently clear the space, just as you would clear out an attic, sweeping away the old dust and cobwebs to make room for new growth. With each inhale, imagine breathing in fresh air into those deep spaces, those places of vulnerability where past scars may have left their mark. With each exhale, visualize releasing any heavy energy, as though you are opening up long closed windows to let the sunlight pour in. Feel the warmth of the sun's rays touching even the deepest parts of you, softening the edges of old scars and filling the space with healing and light. Begin to gently rock side to side. Allow the playful movement to be like a soft breeze, inviting a sense of lightness into the room of your body. The rocking motion is not just about stretching. It's about finding the rhythm of release and playfulness, like a child happily dancing, uninhibited in the room of the imagination. In this space, you're both healing and awakening. The scars that you carried, the wounds that you held on to, are being gently tended to. But just like in spring cleaning, you're also preparing this room to be filled with new energy. The energy of play and creativity and of joy that is yours to receive. Let this moment be a celebration of your ability to heal and find joy. Good. When you're ready, gently release. From here, find your way into Shavasana, extending your legs out long, feet falling naturally open. You can also choose to place a bolster or rolled up blanket under your spine so that your chest is gently elevated. Let your arms extend out to the sides with palms facing up. Your legs can either remain extended on the floor or slightly bent if that's more comfortable for you. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it all out through your mouth. Welcome to your heart's sanctuary, your heart's room. It's a space where everything is welcome, a room that holds your deepest truth, your softness and your strength. This space greets you with stillness. The air is perhaps slightly heavy, the curtains drawn. It's the kind of quiet that feels paused, like a space between seasons. You walk over to the window and gently draw back the curtains. Light pours in, like honey, soft and golden. It glides across the floorboards, kisses the corners and fills the room with warmth. Dust dances in the light, swirling like tiny fireflies waking up from a long sleep. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine the old, heavy air being released through the open window. Let it go. Let the light begin to settle into the space again, like early spring sunshine pouring through the trees. You now take a gentle broom and begin to sweep. Not frantically, no rush here. This is sacred tending. You sweep out little cobwebs of old stories, expectations or heartache. They go willingly, floating out the window with the breeze, making space for something new. Imagine yourself softly moving through the room, maybe fluffing the pillows of your heart, folding away old stories of kindness, placing fresh flowers in a little vase by the window. Perhaps you hang up a sheer curtain where a heavier one once was. You place something beautiful, maybe a photo, maybe a words on the bedside table of your inner shelf. You pause, placing a hand over your heart. Feel that lightness inside. That's room being made for joy, for love, for clarity, for playfulness. And now, no more tasks, no more dusting. The work is done. The heart is open, light, and full of gentle energy. Let yourself rest here, in your loving room, surrounded by warmth, by memories, by breath, by fresh spring air, and by sunlight. As you lie here, supported and open, feel the space within your chest growing, not just physically but energetically. Let this freshly tinted room radiate outward like sunbeams through every window. Let that love, that softness, that sense of care spill into the hallway of your body, spreading down the arms, into the belly, the legs, the feet, and all the way up through the face and the crown of the head. Let yourself settle in here, in this feeling. Your inner space has been dusted with love, polished with breath, filled with spring's return. Let your whole self receive it. Let your heart stay open, soft and freshly aired. There's nothing more to do. Just rest in the home within. Begin to gently deepen your breath now, like you're breathing in fresh air from the garden just outside your heart room. Let your fingers begin to wiggle, maybe your toes too. You might stretch your arms overhead if that feels good, or sway your knees side to side. Just a gentle stirring of this newly awakened space. And then, when you feel ready, find your way into a comfortable seat, keeping your eyes soft or gently closed. Allow your hands to gently press into your heart center. Feel the serenity and warmth of home within you. In this connection to your heart, may you find peace, love, and gratitude. Let's honor our practice with a final nourishing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this spring clean journey with me. May this bright and clean feeling linger with you, always reminding you that your inner world is yours to refresh and renew whenever you need it.